I am Sam. You're watching Hardcore Collective.
You're up, buddy.
Okay.
Is this being filmed?
It's being
No.
Oh
It's
shit! Is
filmed
the
now.
video being posted on the internet?
It will be, yes.
Oh man, do I look good or
Great.
man?
Okay, this is Sam from Triple B Records. How did Triple B start?
How did it start? Fall 2005. There's me and this other kid that were like huge fucking record nerds, and we were like, oh, I want this record, so let's buy it. And then we just like had the idea to release records, and then we put out a 7-inch between like, there was this kid named Sean that I used to like trade records with all the time from Europe. He was in a band called Earthquake. They fucking suck, but I thought it was like the best thing in the world back then because I think I was like 17 years old then. But shout outs to Earthquake. So we put out the split. I paid for it all because like the dude was like, oh, I don't have any money, and I was like, yeah, I'll just use all the money I've saved up my entire life. And then after that, he like fizzled out. And then like I hit up this band called, at the time they were called Lookout from San Antonio. Did their record, and then by that time the dude that I started with was just gone, so I was just like, this is my show now. And since then it's just been like working at my dad's restaurant to like get money to put out records. That's how it all started. The rest is history. So it's been like the first record came out in February of 2005, so it's been about 7.5 years now.
Nice.
Whoa, that's crazy.
How is it, putting out records for, established bands like Bane, and I know you put out like the Rival Mob demo. And just...
Well, Rival Mob demo was like, when did that come out? 2008, I think. And that was when nobody knew who the fuck the Rival Mob was. My friend Gil, he sings for Free Spirit, was like, hey, I knew him, we grew up like in Florida hardcore, like, cause he moved up to Boston, and I moved up to Boston. And he was like, yo, you should check out this band. They're called the Rival Mob. This dude's from this band called the Lovely Lads. They're a cool band. And so I checked it out. I was like, this is like the coolest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And so I met, at that time, I think he played drums. Our friend Evan. And he played drums or guitar at that point. I'm not sure because he switched up. And I was like, can I put out the demo on a 7-inch? And he was just like, yeah, if you want to waste your money, because nobody's going to like this fucking band. But so put that out. And then they started blowing up. Now they're on Rev now.
Yeah.
And
Rev 25.
Bane was like, that was like the coolest day of my life. I finished my sophomore year of college. I was hanging out with my parents in Florida because I was gonna go on tour for. I was going to Europe and South Africa with Havar for like 9 weeks or something fucking crazy like that. And so I was home visiting my parents, and I got a text from Badar from Bane. Never even met him before. And he was just like, hey, this is Badar from Bane. Like, do you want to put out a 7-inch for us? And I was like, oh my fucking god. Yes. So, yeah, I found out that that was just like dudes from Havar, like, I guess Bane was talking to dudes from Havar. They're like, we want to do a record on a small label. And they were like, you want Triple B? And he was like, sure. So that was awesome. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So working with Bane has been the coolest thing ever. Especially doing the Give Blood reissue, because that was the record that got me into hardcore. So, dreams come true, kids.
What bands? Well, I mean, you just said that the Bane Give Blood got you in, but I mean, what else got you into hardcore besides Bane?
I grew up in Orlando, and I started going to show. My first show I went to was in 2002, and in early 2000s in Florida, it was all like, I mean, the crap I got into was like, I think I was in like 7th grade then. I got into like Poison the Well, Shia Lude, like pretty much any band on Eulogy then. I was like, this is the best shit ever. Like, where Fear and Weapons meet, I was like, fucking awesome. So like that got me into hardcore. And then through that, when I was, I think like 2003, there was a band from Orlando called Make or Break, and they were the only band that was like playing like posy, like fast, like New York hardcore. And they used to cover like Warzone, Gorilla Biscuits, Descendants, like all that. So watching them and becoming friends with those dudes would like burn me like Break Down the Walls, Don't Forget the Struggle. So that's how I got into like, like the Rev style bands and stuff. So that's kind of how I got into hardcore. It's just like, I mean, and not talking shit on Poison Well, because I still listen to that record. I listen to Tear from the Red, Opposite December, and all that shit all the time. Shy Lude, awesome too. So I still like all those bands. No shame, Florida Pride forever.
All right, and I know you have a few. Sorry. I know you have a few records out right now for pre-order. There's like the DNA, Rude Awakening, and Clear.
Yep.
Ammo. Is there anything else that's coming out real soon that you can?
Those are at the plan. Those will be done very soon. After that, what is it? Free Spirit. I'll get to that later. That deserves its own segment.
What you say?
After that, I believe Free Spirit is recording their LP on, I think the 24th actually, so pretty soon. That's what was locking out.
Right.
And then reissuing Armageddon Blues for Power Trip on a one-side LP, but it's gonna have like, I think 2 or 3 extra songs and alternate artwork. And America's Hardcore 2. 7-inch for Our Side, young new band from Boston. There's honestly too much stuff, I can't even remember it all. I have like a list on my computer and it's just like, holy shit, all this has to come out soon. Probably sometime next summer, Wolf Whistle Private Hell LP. That'll be epic.
Yeah.
You say LP?
LP,
Dope.
Private Hell LP. MA Glory 7 inches up for pre-order right now on 6 Feet Under. And then Private Hell LP. And what else? Oh, Sweet Jesus LP. Doing that now.
There.
So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Cool. Oh, and we're gonna do an LP for Stick Together that has both 7 inches and a new song on it. That will be out probably in the fall, or I think we're gonna try to have it out for September because they're hitting Europe with Soul Search in September. So we're gonna have it out, try to have it out for that. So all that should be coming out. And I think there's something else that I just can't remember because I'm an idiot.
Can we talk about the American Hardcore or American Hardcore Volume 2 lineup? It's like fucking awesome, man.
Yes, fucking sick. No, it's awesome. The Bane song's really fucking cool too.
I think I heard them play it when they did that tour with Dead End Path.
Yeah, they were playing it. They toured Europe on, who was it? It was with like, it was a Hell on Earth tour with like Evergreen Terrace. They were back for 3 days, wrote and recorded a song in that 3-day span, and then went on that tour. And it's awesome. I was actually lucky enough to be able to go to the recording of it on the last day. So I got to like hear it all come together, and it's awesome. Super Touch,
Right.
Dream Come True. That was awesome. I actually emailed Super Touch on that tour because I was in the Dead End Path band, and they were like, just like, yo, I need one more band for America's Hardcore. Who should it be? And they're like, I don't know, like think of it. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if Super Touch is writing anything new. Because I remember Kitzel told me that they were writing some stuff, so I thought maybe like they had an extra one kicking around. So I got Kitzel gave me Mark Ryan's email address, shot him an email, and then he was just like, "Yep, we're down." Couldn't believe it. Ringworm, couldn't believe that they were down too. That was fucking awesome. Thanks Andy Riceman, for hooking that up. Who else? Sweet Jesus. Intent, new band from Boston. It's members of Free Spirit, and it's pretty cool. Alpha and Omega, just talked to Luis. They unfortunately can't do a song, but new Boston band that I started with a couple of dudes called Boston Mayhem got a song on there. Just because the deadline is meeting and I don't have time to hit up another band and be like, hey, write and record a fucking song in 2 weeks. Who else is on it? Beware, Outcrowd, Shipwreck, coming back, baby, with a bang.
Fuck
writing
yeah.
a song.
Best news I've heard all weekend.
They actually
Hey, man.
finally had practice for it about 2 weeks ago, and apparently the song is insane. It's actually awesome. So they're recording very, very soon. All the recordings will be done within like the next 2 weeks, and then it's going out to the press. So hopefully I can have it for This Is Hardcore, but who knows? Shit, there's so many bands on it. There's 16. The last one had 14. This one has 16. So it's so hard to fucking remember all of them.
New Brigade song.
Yeah, New Brigade. Their song's sick. Outcrowd. This band called Axis for Florida. Who's been good friends of mine since I was a young beb in the hardcore scene. They're on it. I have the list on my phone. No, yeah. There's a bunch. It's awesome. Super psyched on it. Couldn't have been better. Shout out to the Soul Search crew neck right there. Oh, Soul Search, they're on that shit. Soul Search is on it.
Real cool.
Their song's fucking cool. Dead End Path. Their song's fucking mind-blowingly awesome.
Is it the one on the tape that they had?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck you guys for doing that. Thanks for letting me know about that one, Uriah. No, I don't care. Yeah, that song's awesome though. It's on that tape.
I have it in my trunk.
I actually heard that half of those tapes don't even fucking work, so.
My voice.
Same with like, I remember when we dubbed the Free Spirit demo tapes, like we learned that none of them worked. So,
Shit.
sorry if you got one that didn't work. Just download the MP3 somewhere. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. Already working on number 3. I haven't asked any bands yet, but I have like a list in my head of who I want to ask, and really gonna shoot for the stars on that one. You know, just go for it.
Is the layout gonna be like as detailed as it was with the first one?
Oh hell yeah!
Cool, man.
Oh yeah! It's gonna be it's gonna be a booklet, full color, everything, all that shit, all again. It's gonna be awesome.
Cool.
We were thinking about instead of doing a booklet, because those things are like almost $1.50 a piece to make, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's more than like what the vinyl on a record costs. Like they are so goddamn expensive that I was thinking about doing a 24x36 big ass poster and have everybody do a panel, but man, fuck that shit. Just go big or go home, you know? Why not? But it's gonna be cool.
All right. You know, just want to say thanks for doing it. Thanks for doing this interview. Did you have any like shout outs or anything that you want to do? Thank yous, whatever.
Thank my boy Sweet Pete for hooking us up, getting into these shows this weekend. Man, I want to thank Gil for Free Spirit, Pat Flynn for helping me out with the label in their spare time and being good helpers. Thank my girl Kira for being my friend. Say hi. Or not, okay, whatever. Yeah, just thank every kids for supporting the label. You know, I thought maybe I'd release 2 records tops, never thought it'd be like on, I think it's now 34, 35, so it's been cool. Be on the lookout for Boston Mayhem. Demos dropping at the end of this year. It's gonna be sick. We don't have a singer yet, but it's gonna be fucking epic.
What do you do in the band?
I play guitar. Let me explain this band real quick before I go. When I knew a band would drop off America's Hardcore, I needed a replacement, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it myself. Because I had been writing, Dalbeck from Bane taught me how to play guitar. He gave me 2 lessons back in January. He like taught me how to play power chords, and that's about it. So like, he let me borrow his guitar for a while, so I was just like, I perfected the power chord pretty well. So I started like writing like crappy like altercation, like inside out like New York like riffs and stuff like that to start a band. And so when I knew a band would drop, I hit up Doug from the Rival Mob, because he's always down to start dumb bands that like don't do anything. And I was like, yo, you want to start a band? I hit him up like 3 weeks ago. I said, do you want to write and record a song on Sunday? And he was like, yeah. So we met up, played some riffs, ended up busting out like 3 songs. He plays drums. Keep in mind, Doug does not play drums very well. I don't play guitar very well. So then we decided, we're gonna find people that don't know how to play instruments to be in this band. So we got Sweet Pete on guitar, because he barely knows how to play guitar. We got Pat Flynn on bass, and he's actually never played bass before in his life. And then we have to find a singer. We don't know who it's gonna be yet. Wanted to be this kid Rob, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. We're gonna figure it out though. We're recording this song in like a week. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. But the 3 songs are awesome. They actually sound like actual like New York hardcore, like, you know, like not like this like chug shit. It's like fucking like fast, like sounds like altercation. It's fucking cool.
So you have some of the best vocalists in like Boston hardcore history playing instruments and not having their voices at all.
And we have a couple of like the most like iconic singers not being singers.
That's amazing.
And we have Doug, who's just like the illest riffer on drums, who's actually awesome at drums. He was like, I'm not very good, but he's sick.
That's tight.
The songs we wrote are cool as fuck. I can't wait to actually get it out and actually for one time play in a band, because I've never been in a band before.
Very nice.
But don't get your hopes up. We're never gonna like play shows really or anything like that. It's just something fun. We're gonna like write a demo and then like have a song on the comp. But yeah, Boston Mayhem after NYC Mayhem. So
Can you give us? You're watching Hardcore Collective.
you're watching Hardcore Collective.